Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I told y'all I'll be back. So this just in. Mark Stein has reported, and this was reported. This was reported a few hours ago. It says there is less than a week to go before the NBA trade deadline, and the Detroit Pistons need to do something. That could be a small move as they formally create a roster spot for Dennis Jenkins, or a large move, including, according to Mark Stein, trading a whole lot for Michael Porter Jr. or a good amount for Miles Bridges. Stein writes on Substack that the Pistons have continued to eternally weigh the idea of pursuing wing scorers such as Brooklyn's Michael Porter Jr. or Charlotte's Miles Bridges, but no firm indication has yet emerged. So they're thinking about trading for Michael Porter Jr. or Miles Bridges. Mark Stein has reported. Call me with the deal done. Y'all know me. I want MPJ. Miles Bridges, he a hometown kid. I don't respect what he did to that woman at all. But this is about basketball. I know he would help us. He would help Cade out. He's not really a great 3 point shooter, but he is a good wing scorer. He could give us. He's averaging about 19 right now, next to Lamelo, and Cade is a better floor general than Lamelo. Um, so they both will help us. So but I want MPJ though. I really want MPJ. I think he would take us to another level. And the 3 point shooting is definitely what we need. We need the scoring as well. Miles Bridges helps us, but the 3 point shooting definitely helps us a lot, a lot. And so it says this: if the Pistons go big game hunting, it's no surprise that Porter Jr. would be at the top of their list. Porter is the most coveted large wing shooter on the trade market, and that checks every box on Detroit's wish list. He is shooting 39% from three on nearly 10 attempts a game and is legit 6'10" and has acquitted himself well in the playoffs. He is under team control for one more season beyond this one at 40 mil. Listen, I understand not wanting to skip steps, but getting Michael Porter Jr. when you have all your picks and a few players that you don't play, Sasser and Ivy, Karis LeVert who don't contribute, and you have all four of your first round picks, it's not like Michael Porter Jr. will be gutting our whole team, bro. Yes, we have to give up a couple picks, but right now we're first in the East. How good is those picks gonna be? Like I would do the deal for Michael Porter Jr. And if Brooklyn says no, I'll try to get Miles Bridges. So I'm with both of these players, Miles Bridges and Michael Porter Jr. You know me, I've been talking about Michael Porter Jr. for about a month now, since I heard that we were linked to him. So also, yeah, so Michael Porter and Mark Stein has reported that the Pistons are considering um, trading for Michael Porter Jr. or Miles Bridges. In other news, this is breaking news and not really surprising to me because now that I think about it, Dennis Jenkins has reportedly declined a 2 year deal from the Pistons, which means he will not be on the team at all. This is the end of Dennis Jenkins. Second year guard Dennis Jenkins recently declined a 2 year minimum salary contract offer from the Pistons, report Jake Fisher and Mark Stein. Jenkins, 24, is currently on a two-way deal and soon needs to be coveted to a standard contract to remain eligible to play, as he's only 3 games from his 50-game active limit after Friday's win at Golden State. To be clear, the 2 year offer would have covered the remainder of the 2025-2026 as well as 26-27. However, there's still an expectation that Jenkins will come to a more lucrative contract agreement. Okay, 3 years, 9 million with Oklahoma City. Miles McBride, 4 years, 12 million. So Jenkins basically want to get paid properly. He not accepting no 2 year minimum salary. He want what a AJ Mitchell got or Miles McBride. I don't think he as good as those players. I don't think he as good as AJ Mitchell. Miles McBride, maybe. Well, this also says he has. It's worth noting that the Detroit Pistons have a full 15-man standard roster, and the team would have to make at least one change to convert Jenkins' contract. Stein previously reported the promotion was likely to occur after the February 5th trade deadline, enabling the Pistons to maximize their financial and roster flexibility. Although the Pistons have been signaling for weeks they don't plan to make a major move ahead of the trade deadline. They continue to weigh the possibility of pursuing wing scorers like the Nets for Michael Porter Jr. or Hornets for Miles Bridges, according to Fisher and Stein. However, the blah 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 blah. Fisher says Charlotte wants at least one first round pick for Bridges, while Brooklyn is known to be seeking more than that for Porter. 9 times out of 10, we might get Bridges. They not trying to give up too much, bro. But it depends. Charlotte wants at least one first round pick for Bridges. No, we're not giving up a first round pick for Bridges. While Brooklyn is known to be seeking more than that for Porter, I will give up a first round pick for MPJ before Miles Bridges. So if we got to give up first round pick for Miles Bridges and MPJ, who you gonna do it for? I'd rather give up. Uh, I'd rather give up Karis LeVert, Ivy, and a first round pick, or Tobias, Ivy, and a first round pick, or they gonna ask for two first round picks at the most. But they obviously win their options. So this is very interesting. But yeah, Dennis Jenkins has reportedly declined the 2 year deal from the Pistons. So either they're gonna come back to the table and offer him more, or he may not be on the team. So we gonna see it the next couple of days what happens, because they got about 3 games before Jenkins hit his 50 game mark. Yeah, he got about 3. It was like, but an offer above the minimum would put the pist will require the Pistons to use the biannual exception, as they spent their entire non-taxpayer mid-level exception to sign Karis LeVert in the offseason. That's the problem. We used our entire non-taxpayer mid. We used our entire mid-level exception to sign Karis LeVert, and that's the problem. Must get rid of Karis LeVert, bro. So that's why I said I don't think that they would. I think they go trade for MPJ, and then they want a first round pick for Miles Bridges. I'm not giving up a first round pick for Miles Bridges. I'm sorry. Y'all can get a player or two, Sasser, and I'm not giving up a first round pick for him when MPJ is way better from three, bigger, and he don't got that image off the court, and he has won a championship. I think they should just go ahead and try to make the MPJ move. Oh yeah, I just did a check out my video, check out my stream, bro. I just did a stream to Charlotte for Charlotte. So I don't think Charlotte want to trade him anyways right now. So I think that they saying the Nets may make an offer for Giannis too. So that would not even make sense though. But yeah, I think we should just go ahead and make the move for MPJ and call it a day, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. And I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.